Welcome to another show of Celebrate Life. My name is Gary Carolis and I'm your host. The focus of this program, if you're new to the show, is to show the amazing lives of people who are very much alive and well. The key word here is live. Everyone has a story to tell and all stories are worth celebrating. Over the years, I've read too many obituaries that left me pondering, I wish I had met that person when they were alive. The intent of this program is to celebrate the lives of everyday Vermonters who are very much alive. If you're interested in being a guest on the show or know someone who might be interested in being a guest, please send me an email at celebratelife0747@gmail.com. And before we start the show, I want to thank all of those of you that watched our show during the telethon, and many of you made contributions to CCTV. A hearty thank you for your willingness to watch the show and also to make a donation to this worthy cause. It's an amazing TV station. They do amazing work, and the archives that this telethon focused on are worth preserving. It's really the history of this great city from 1980 on till today, including this show. So again, thank you very much for being a part of that telethon. Now I'd like to introduce you to a very special guest today, Kate Bove. Welcome, Kate.
Thank you, Gary. It's great to be here.
Good to have you on the show. And we're here to celebrate your incredible life. So where would you like to begin?
I'd like to begin by saying I've been wanting to be on this show for a while, and it's great to finally have the opportunity.
Great. Well, it's great to have you here. So tell us about your amazing life. Where would you like to start with that?
I say we start at the very beginning.
This is a good idea.
I was born in Portland, Maine, and I moved here to Vermont when I was about 2. So I've always considered myself a Vermonter.
Yep.
And I've lived in Jericho for most of my childhood and went through the Jericho school systems.
And then you moved to Burlington at some point?
Then I moved away to school in New York for 2 years.
Okay.
Then I moved to Winooski for a little while, and then finally to Burlington.
All right. What are some of the fond memories you have of your childhood?
I remember being in school with my friends and learning new things, and I also remember getting my diagnosis of Williams syndrome when I was in preschool. And that was really hard for me because I didn't want to be different than my friends. I wanted to learn like they were learning and to be able to do the same things they were doing.
Yes. And how did you adjust to that, Kate?
It wasn't until I started Special Olympics and started meeting other people with Williams syndrome that I really felt comfortable with it.
Okay. So how did your classmates connect with you? Did they see any difference, or were you just another student for them?
95% of them didn't see a difference, but for the others, it was a real challenge.
Wow, that 5%. And how did that feel?
It felt lonely and afraid and...
It's funny, a small fraction can make such a big impact like that. But you had friends, I suspect.
Yes, I did.
Knowing you. And what did you guys do as friends when you were young?
We visited each other's houses, and if there were school projects, we did them together.
That's wonderful. Did you have any special teachers?
I would say Mr. McDonald was a really special teacher.
Why?
we learned all about Japan and its culture.
Wow.
And we even put on a really cool cultural performance at the Matsuri Festival.
Wow. Was he a history teacher?
He was my 4th grade teacher.
4th grade teacher, okay, yep. Oh, that's great. When you were back in elementary school, did you have dreams of what you wanted to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a gymnast, but then I tried all the stuff that gymnasts do, and it was way too scary for me.
Okay, right. Well, that's what dreams are all about. They're not necessarily tapped into reality, but
Yeah.
Okay. And then did that evolve into something else? Did you want to be something other than a gymnast after that crashed and burned?
I wanted to get as good of an education as I could and learn stuff that I thought was important at the time.
Yep. Like, give me an example.
Like, I thought for the longest time that because I had a disability, I was supposed to be quiet and go along with the flow.
Try to fit in. But somewhere you learn that doesn't necessarily have to be that way.
Right.
Well, how did you get to that?
It wasn't until I went to school in New York that I realized that there are still people in this world who don't understand disability and refuse to learn about it and see the good that people with disabilities can bring.
That's impressive. Yep. We're all in this together.
Right.
Disability or not, we're all basically in this together, right? Okay. Anything else about your childhood that you want to talk about? Vacations or special things that you did?
My dad's parents had a great lake house on Lake Champlain. So
Wow.
every summer we would make multiple trips there and I would hang out with my cousins and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, man, that sounds wonderful. Do you find that family really becomes the core of your life in many ways?
Yes.
Full acceptance, talk a little bit about that, about your family and what it's meant to you.
My family means everything to me. They support me and come to just about all of my Special Olympics events and have taught me important things.
That's great. That's great. Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have one brother and one sister.
Oh, great. Okay. Anything about them you want to mention?
They have been very supportive of me, and for a while my brother Hayden was a volunteer at the bocce competitions.
Is that right?
Yes.
At Special Olympics?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And he loved it.
Oh, that's great. It was nice to have him there too, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned Special Olympics, let's talk about that. What has that meant for you?
That has meant the world to me.
How many years have you been involved in it?
I was involved in it from 1998 to 2007. Took a 2-year hiatus to go to New York for 2 years, and I've been back ever since.
Okay. So that's a lot. That's over 20 years. Easy. Yeah. All right. And what sports do you play?
I've dabbled in a lot of.
Yeah. Take a little water.
I've dabbled in a lot of sports, but the three I've stuck with are swimming, bocce, and cross-country skiing.
Have you attained any level of success in any of those?
I've been to national and world competitions for swimming,
My goodness.
and I've won a few medals, including a gold.
In those national and international competitions?
Yes,
Wow. And what sport?
in swimming.
Swimming. All right. Wow. That's amazing. And on the social side of Special Olympics, what has that meant for you?
It's meant a lot because I've gotten to meet a lot of great people and gotten to know them both as athletes and as people.
Fantastic. So those relationships carry over into the real world, so to speak, after competition is over?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Anything else? How about the coaches in Special Olympics? Have you had any special coaches that you can think of, or?
Dave and Karen Bogdan. They're the Chittenden co-heads of delegation, and their son, Josh, who I know has been on the show with you,
Yes.
has Williams syndrome just like I do,
Yep.
so he's my little brother.
That's cute. Anything else about Special Olympics? It's been a big part of your life for sure, and in a good way.
In addition to being an athlete, I've been a global messenger and now a board member.
Really? Board member for the state, for the county?
For the state.
For the state? Wow, for Special Olympics. Fantastic. And as a spokesperson, what do you do?
I speak to local businesses about Special Olympics, and I've even gotten to travel out of state a couple of times.
That's one, yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's been really cool to me.
So that 5% that you talked about early on, you're doing something to make that less than 5% by talking to different groups of people and educating them and hopefully bringing them from ignorance to understanding. That's great, Kate.
Thanks.
Where did you get this, this sense of I can do attitude? Where did that come from?
It came from not knowing that it was a good thing and just feeling like I had to do everything I could to be normal. And now that I really own my disability and own that it's a big part of me, I'm so glad that I've broken through it.
That's amazing. Would you want it any other way, Kate?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Good for you. Good for
I
you.
mean, there are a few things in my life I would change because of my disability, but since I know I can't, I just deal with it as well as I can.
Okay. Well, that's great. So what was high school like? Let's go back to school for a bit. You went through grammar school, you did quite well. What was high school like?
High school for me was the best 4 years of my life.
Wow. Why?
I had gotten really sick in 8th grade and almost didn't make it to high school. And so I felt like high school was my redemption.
Okay, the comeback kid.
Yes.
And what stands out about high school for you?
Learning really cool things and My absolute favorite teacher in high school was Caleb Pillsbury, our choir director.
Oh,
He was sometimes completely out of the box with his choices and introduced us to a lot of great songs.
wow.
And if it weren't for him, I might never have known of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Interesting. One of your favorite pieces?
Yes.
Okay. And how were you accepted by the choir?
I was accepted very well.
Oh, beautiful.
A big part of Williams syndrome is the people who have it are very musical, and I fit right on in.
No exception here.
No.
Yep. Okay, that's great. And it's nice that you had that channel to use that music. Is music still a part of your life?
Yes, it is.
Do you do any, grab some water, Kate. I know you've been sick recently. Do you still tap into that music side of you?
Yes, especially at church.
Okay, great. Are you in the choir there?
I tried out for the choir, but it was too much for me. So now I enjoy hearing the choir sing.
Okay. And you sing with the congregation?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's great. Let's talk about work.
Okay.
You through high school, then you got a job?
I've had a few different jobs over the years, and they've been teaching jobs, and I was a volunteer at the hospital, but now I work at St. Michael's College in the dining hall.
Okay. And how long you've been doing that for?
This will be my fifth year coming up.
Wow. That's great. What do you like about work?
I like that I'm not the only person in Special Olympics who works at St. Mike's, and
Good.
I like that I've been able to connect with the students and a lot of times they really want to know me.
Good. Are you that ambassador with Williams syndrome? Do you do any of that with the students? Do you teach them a little bit about what this disability is all about?
Honestly, usually my friendly smile is enough.
That's great. That's great, Kate. All right. What else have we missed some things that you'd like to talk about your life?
I want to say that my extended family means a lot to me, as well as my immediate family, and sometimes I've gotten
Yeah, Reb?
Sometimes I've gotten really nice gifts and surprises from them.
That's wonderful. Any vacations you've taken, trips you've taken that really stand out for you?
I went to Germany for my cousin's wedding probably about a decade ago.
My goodness.
And that was really fun and also definitely a learning experience.
Did you get to see the country at all when you were there? Yeah?
Yes.
Well, that's a whole different world, Germany.
And one of the places that my mom insisted we go to was Dachau.
Wow.
And that was really hard for me.
Bet you that was hard. Yeah.
It made me feel physically sick.
Wow. But important to see that we can be that terrible to other people.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Good for you. Good for your mom. Anything else?
Another place that has meant a lot to me over the past few years is Zeno Mountain Farm.
Talk about Zeno Mountain Farm. It's in Lincoln?
Yes, it's in Lincoln. And it's a
Yeah.
and it's an all-year camp for people with and without disabilities, as well as people in marginalized communities.
And what is a typical camp experience like?
It depends on the time of year and the kind of camp it is, but their big camp is the summer camp, which runs the entire month of July.
Okay. And you've been a part of that.
Yes.
And so what is those, how long do you go for?
I go for 2 weeks.
Okay. And what do you do?
The 2 weeks I'm there, we put on an original play.
An original play, meaning someone in the camp has written that play?
Yes.
You're kidding.
I am not kidding.
So is it one person that creates the play, or is it the group that creates the play?
The directors usually write the outline of the play, and then everybody else fills in the blanks.
Wow. So you go from writing the play to actually performing the play?
Yes.
Wow. A lot of practice.
Yes, it takes up a good amount of our time.
Wow. And did you go this summer?
Yes, I did.
And what play did you put on?
We put on a play called Dance Revolution.
Okay. Sounds like fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Was there good music in Dance? Yeah.
Yes.
And good dancing.
Yeah.
And what role did you have?
I was the wife of the arcade owner, and it was a small role, but it was really fun to play.
Oh, that's wonderful. And does the community get invited to in the audience to see the play?
Yes, and sometimes, whether they know it or not, the audience gets involved in the plays.
Oh. They reach down and pull people in? Great. And this one the Dance Revolution go well?
Oh yeah, it was a big success.
Oh, that's good. And how's the food at Zeno Mountain Farm?
The food at Zeno Mountain Farm is honestly a little dangerous sometimes.
Meaning?
It's so good that it's really easy to have too much and not even realize it.
Okay. Well, that's a compliment to the chef. Wow.
But the food at Zeno is amazing. It's all made from scratch, and you can tell there's a lot of love in it.
Oh, that's amazing. That's wonderful. My goodness. Anything else about Zeno Mountain that you want to talk about?
I have a few friends with Williams syndrome who go to Zeno, and it's always really fun to hang out with them.
I bet. Wow. And do they have that music piece to them too?
Yes.
Wow. Well, that's great. Okay. Are the people that come there, are they from Vermont only, or do they?
They're from Vermont. They're from all over the country, but there are big groups that come from Vermont and New York and California and the Boston area.
That's wonderful. So you meet people from different cultures, ethnic backgrounds, very diverse group, it sounds like.
Yes.
That's a great experience. That's what camp's all about, right?
Right.
Yeah, good for you.
And another thing I love about Zeno is that it's the way a summer camp should be, when when relationships and contact with each other are encouraged rather than shunned.
Oh, that's great.
Because I've been to so many camps where that kind of thing is totally discouraged and
Really?
frowned upon.
Really?
And it's so refreshing to be at a camp where it's genuinely accepted.
Wow, that's so. When you go home from camp, you keep in touch with some of the people that you've met over. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, Zeno Mountain Farm, very special place.
Yes.
Wow, good for you. Good for Zeno Mountain Farm. Other hobbies you have?
I play the piano.
You do. We're taking a. I know you. Zeno Mountain Farm gave you a little gift this time. It sounds like a cold.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's part of the camp experience.
Yeah, I know.
So you play the piano. What kind of music do you play?
I play a lot of classical music. And my proudest achievement as a pianist was when I completed Carolis.
Carolis, and in front of people, or yeah?
Yes, in front of people.
Where? Tell me about that.
I did it for a talent show at camp.
Wow. At Zeno Mountain Camp?
No,
Another camp?
Another camp. And that, for people who don't know, Carolis is a really complicated song.
My goodness. And this was a solo, obviously, that you played.
Yes.
Did you have the music in front of you? Had you memorized the music?
I believe I still had the music in front of me, because it's a hard piece to memorize.
That's impressive. Wow. My goodness. Okay. Any special birthdays or special times like that that you can think of?
I saw the legendary Paul Simon live on my 18th birthday.
No way. Did you really?
Yes, I did.
How was that?
It was incredible.
That's almost otherworldly. Yeah. Jeez.
And what made it really fun was that it wasn't a surprise to me. I'd seen it advertised, and I told my parents, that's what I'm doing.
And you did it.
Yes.
Wow. Where did you see him?
At the Coca-Cola grandstand at the Champlain Valley Expo.
He was here.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Very nice. Anything else that you want to talk about? Family, school, career, life?
I think that's it.
You think that's it? Do you have when you think about your life and you think of the audience out there who are watching, is there any special quote or anything you want to tell them about life and how you have experienced it?
Life is a crazy thing, and we're all in this ride together.
That sounds very good. Yeah. Kate, thank you for coming, and thank you for celebrating your life with us.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.